Hey, my name is Rex, and this is your Daily Chat, episode 136 for July the 22nd, 2015. You know, we've only been gone for 3 days, but damn, does it feel like a long 3 days. It feels like I've been gone for a couple weeks. But how's everybody doing today? What's going on? Let me get my chat window open here so I can see what you guys are all typing in the chat channel. Today there's no set topics or anything for today. Today is really just we are going to be doing some YouTube filming at around 1:30, 2 o'clock. So as a result, I have to kill a few hours anyway. Oh, god damn, is it autofocusing again? Son of a bitch. Dude, Logitech, seriously, fix your stuff, man. Oh my god. Okay. So in trying to fix my window, I just minimized literally everything. Like, literally all of my windows just minimized, because Windows has a stupid bug with it. This sucks, because now I have to open it all back up again. So let's get all my monitoring software opened up. TeamSpeak opened up. Yes, opened up. Chatty's opened up. But yes, how are you guys all doing? What has been happening with all of you in the chat channel? And did I just hear myself clip out there? I don't think so. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we're all back to happy levels of normal. Yeah, so like I said on the last daily chat, I've just given up on trying to work with a new time slot, at least for the time being. We have tried practically every time slot that it's worth trying on Twitch, and ironically enough, the one that had the best reception, the one if I had to take a chance to go with, it would actually be the 3 a.m. time slot. That's what I actually had the absolute best results with. So I was like, well, if I choose to go with that one, hey, so be it. But other than that, we're just going to enjoy the rest of our summer. We gave it most of July to try and work with it. I feel like I've done my job as a broadcaster trying to accommodate. Until then, screw it. Just do what I want, and we will just take it as it comes. But yes, guys, it is now Friday. Apparently, according to my Twitter feed, we have a Wonder Woman kind of trailer showing up. Wonder Woman posters are showing up. I guess the Wonder Woman movie's in production or done production or something about production. It's coming. The Wonder Woman video is coming. Of course, the chick they got playing it is balls to the walls hot. Good for her. Hopefully she makes a lot of money. Good for her. You know, in DC is really trying to launch up this whole, you know, we got to compete with the MCU. And I get that there's a lot of money in the Hollywood space. I understand that. But at the same time, it's like, look, you guys just have not produced good live action movies. But in the animated realm, you guys are absolutely killing it. Why not just go with that route? Just stay with the animated movies. I honestly, like, oh my god, when I hear a new animated DC movie has come out, I drop everything I'm doing to go get that movie. And I'm not even like a huge comic book nerd. I own like 3 comic books total. So for me, it's one of those things I just really, really love their movies. The scripting, everything about them is good. Scripting, writing, design, lighting, all of it. So good. One of my favorite anime movies of all time is actually Batman: Mask of the Phantasm. A movie whose poster gave me nightmares as a child. When I watched it a few years ago for the first time, I was like, good God, this is the single greatest Batman movie to ever come out, and Christopher Nolan can suck a dick. So, yeah. Wonder Woman's going to be a live action. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it has a better chance than Batman vs. Superman, but coming off the heels of that monstrosity, it's really kind of like, well, the bar's set pretty low, but at the same time, the bar is so low that we better shoot for the moon. Because God knows if we don't hit it, we are going to be in big, big trouble. So, what are you guys up to this weekend? What are your guys' plans? Let's do a little bit of this. Deep fried potatoes. I don't. I love this toy so much, you don't even know. And for those of you wondering what I'm doing, I'm playing with my new vocal transformer. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, who for some reason haven't seen me like talk about this thing yet, I love it. I'm still trying to get dialed in. I don't know why, but like as I talk like this, I kind of sound like I'm underwater a little bit. It really, really bothers me, and I've done everything I can to dial it in. So yeah. Oh, now I did play a really cruel joke on my mom yesterday where I called her. I called her from a Google number, okay? So it came up from the US and I'm like, we have your son. You don't have to do everything, but you do need to listen to our demands and pay the ransom. My mom is 70. I felt so bad about doing that, but at the same time, though, I was dying on the inside. It was such a cruel, cruel joke to play. But my mom knows I love her to death, so hopefully she's not too mad at me. But yeah, because she had no idea she's never seen this thing. She just knows I have a new toy. She's never actually seen it. In fact, speaking of new toys, last night on Twitter, Nvidia broke out saying the new GTX Titan X, they're not going with a new naming scheme, they're just going to stay with the GTX Titan X, is officially coming out, and they put the specs out. In fact, actually, let me pull them up here so we can go through them. Because this thing is, well, like all Titans, it is sick as balls. But, you know, it's one of those things, you gotta really see it to believe it. Now, I don't know why they didn't go with a new naming scheme. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, let's see here. View full specs, here we go. Okay, full spec sheet for the GTX Titan X. Bam. Here you go. You got 3,500 CUDA cores, 1,400 base clock, a boost clock of 1,500. Mind you, these will be on a Titan level card. Those are going to be editable as hell, man. Like, you will get so much more speed out of that. You'll probably crack the 2s when you start to get to these cards, the 2,000 megahertz range. Memory speed is 10 gigabits a second. Standard memory config is 12 gigabytes of GDDR5X, which is what the new 1080 is running with. You have 384-bit memory interface, and you have transfer rates of up to 480 gigabytes per second, which is insane. You have SMP, which is a simultaneous multi-projection. For those of you using multiple monitors, you can stitch together a more seamless kind of smooth image instead of having the jarring image. You have that. You have VR Ready, which of course you'd expect. NVIDIA Ansel, I believe that's the camera, the free-floating camera you can use. So of course you're going to be able to do that. You'll have the SLI bridge, which if you are a subscriber on Vessel, Linus Tech Tips just took a look at today. You have G-Sync, of course, Game Stream, of course, GPU Boost 3.0, which is a fantastic piece of hardware and something, you know, I'm very excited to work with when I get my new card. Of course, you have the DirectX 12, Vulkan API. You have all the standards that you would expect. But here's the one thing I love about it: 8K resolution. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Do we even have 8K monitors on the market yet? I have not seen. I barely see 4K monitors. Do we have 8K yet? Because 8K is insane. DisplayPort 1.4 and HDMI 2.0B. I didn't even know we were on the Bs yet. I thought we were still just at A. So, damn. This thing is pushing some serious power. Multiple monitors, yes, etc., etc. Okay, and then here are the rest of the specs, like the dimensions of it. It's a 2-slot card. Max GPU temp 94 degrees. GPU graphics 250 watts. Recommended power supply 600 watts. One 8-pin and one 6-pin connector. So, you know, it takes some doing. It takes some definite doing to run that card. But no more than what you would have already had you just been rolling a high-end card right from the get-go. Like, I use a GTX 980, and I can easily scale because I have an 850 watt power supply on my computer. So, you know, I wouldn't be too worried about that. What's up, What's up, Till Official? How you doing, man? I'm sorry about that. Good to see you, buddy. You know, I am excited for the Titan, not because I'm going to buy one, actually, but because when the Titan comes out, that means the TI is only 3 months away. The human eye cannot resolve 8K. Oh my god. Okay. Take it from a doctor. This whole bullshit about the human eye can't see 60 frames a second, the human eye can't see 8K. The human eye is not a camera lens. It might have a lens, but it's not a camera lens. The human eye can scale and be able to see and discern like way more than people think it can. I can give you a very good example of this. I play, once again, I have a 980, and I play Overwatch and Left 4 Dead 2 at well into the 200 frames a second range. Okay? Well into the 200 frames a second range. And I once had Diablo 3 open, and I just minimized Diablo 3, and I kept Left 4 Dead 2 open. The difference between it goes at like 270 frames a second, I think, is like the cap on Left 4 Dead 2. From 270 frames a second down to 120, it looked jittery as hell to me. Believe me when I tell you, the human eye can definitely see the difference. It is not a fixed piece of metal. It scales, it grows, it shrinks, it can discern a lot. This whole crap of the human eye can't see 60 frames a second is total BS. Okay, it's coming from people who are clearly not doctors and clearly only took a high school biology course and dissected a pig and thought they were like ophthalmologists. Just no, it can't. The human eye might not be able to discern 8K like as pure 8K, but if you stack 8K versus 4K, the human eye will see the difference. They won't look the same. You will see a clear winner on the 8K TV. But I think that's just awesome, though, that if we can have 8K graphics cards now, when we don't even have 8K monitors on the market. Now, I'm sure somebody's going to be like, well, the Pixar guys, they use 8K because they have to do it for theater style. Okay, yes, and I'm sure them dropping 20 grand on a monitor is not going to be a big deal to Pixar. But I'm sure people like you, me, and the rest of the channel, we don't have 20 grand to drop on a monitor. Okay, we buy cars with that because we're poor. Because being poor sucks. Now, like I was saying though, with the Titan being released, I'm excited because the TI is going to come out. So normally what we can do is we can take the specs of the Titan, cut them in half, and we're going to see the TI model. So for 12 gigs of VRAM, we can guess the TI is going to have about 8. Now I would say 6 in most cases, but since even since the regular 1080 has 6, the TI needs to have that one extra thing. It's pure marketing BS. You know what, man? I'm sure at some level it's pure marketing BS. I'm sure at some level some engineer worked his ass off to make it happen. Until we actually have physical products sitting in front of us where we can scale and test and, run benchmarks on nonstop, we can't really say one way or the other. 3200 CUDA cores, 8 gigs of RAM, 10 gigs of RAM, $1,000. Yeah, it's going to be great. And it's 3500 CUDA cores. But yeah, it's going to be amazing, dude. That Titan is going to just destroy everything in sight. Now, unfortunately, though, because I live in Canada, it's not a $1,000 graphics card. It's almost a $1,500 graphics card. Yes. In Canada, Titans cross into that $1,500 mark. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if in 2-3 generations we have stuff coming out that's at the $2,000 level. It wouldn't surprise me if it's like, Nvidia releases the Titan and the new stuff coming out. What the hell's higher than a Titan? God damn it. I had it in my head. The Colossus, the Nvidia Colossus is now out for $2,000. You can have 24 gigs of VRAM. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all. That's what I think they'll have. Well, it definitely won't be $1,000 because then that would defeat the purpose of the Titan. It'll always be around the $650, $750 mark in the US, which is what they normally charge for it. So if it goes to, because what they'll do is they'll release the TI, drop the price on the regular 1080 to about the $400 to $500 level to put the TI at the $600 level ish, and they'll just cut the stuff down in half. So 10 gigs of VRAM, I think I'll have 8. I think you're right about the CUDA cores. It'll be at 3200, but I think it's only going to have 8 gigs of VRAM. And the reason why I say that is because if the Titan has 10, or the Titan has 12 or 10, but the 1080 normal has 6, they got to keep it worth your money kind of going for it. So, yeah. stupid people paying prices only pay what the hell? Stupid people paying stupid prices only have themselves to. Man, the people who can buy Titan cards, man, trust me, they're not really hurting for cash. What was it? I know my friend's neighbor. He just bought, I think, a Titan X card. And the next day, they released the 1070 and the 1080. And I mean literally the next day. It was that big conference. And when my friend told the neighbor was super pissed. But he's like, at the end of the day, he's like, whatever. It's like, he makes so much money, he doesn't even care about a $1,000 graphics card. He's got two BMW like M5s, M6s, just sitting in his garage right now. One black, one white. The dude is not hurting for cash. Like, when you can buy a $1,000 card, look, I'm just trying to say, if you had to save up $1,000 to buy your graphics card, maybe buying a $1,000 graphics card was not the best investment for you. Okay, maybe you probably should have kept it responsible at like the 1080, 1070 level. But when you're making $150,000 plus a year, man, what the hell's $1,000 to you? That's 1/10 of your paycheck. No one cares. So yeah, I think the 1080 is gonna, just like the 980 was. 1080 will be the best bang for the buck value on the market, and I am super excited to upgrade. Mind you, once again, my 980 is doing just fine. I don't really mod my games. I know one of my viewers, him and I were talking last night, and he was saying he wants to get 1070 because he can't play modded Skyrim. You know what, man? You're gonna learn this in life, Wazgob. With a lot of people like that who have money to burn, you don't ask what they do. Sometimes it could end up a little bit bad. You just kind of, if they say I'm in construction, you just assume they're in the construction business of putting dead bodies into cement. That's just how you look at that. But, what was I saying? I was saying something. Oh my god. I totally lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, I know. He was saying he can't play modded Skyrim at 60 frames a second on his 1440p monitor. So he's gonna buy 1070. I'm like, hey, you go for it, man. And like, for him, yeah, he has to save up a little, but all in all, he's willing to do that. Plus, he's a kid. It's like, whatever. For him, it's not that bad. He doesn't have bills to pay and all that. But if you have like responsibilities and stuff and you can't really afford, high cards, then yeah, probably scale it to the 1070 range. My 980 is doing just fine. I'm only doing this because I want GPU boost 3.0. I want to be able to get higher clock speeds. And plus, it lets me do a lot more testing with a lot more benchmarks when I can scale up generational cards. So that's also kind of the thing I want to do, because while in America it's like, well, what's the point in testing older generations? There's no reason to. In Canada, because stuff costs so much, the 980 becomes incredibly attractive looking, very, very attractive, because the price point drops to like $300. So when you can do benchmarking and show them like what the differences are, it looks good. Considering 980 has 4 gigs RAM, the Ti has 6, the Maxwell Titan has 12. I'm probably onto something. Sure? I'm going to go with sure. That feels like the right answer. We're going to go with sure. But yeah. So that's what I think is the best way to go. And really, come on. My computer, if you look at the specs down below on the spec sheet, my main computer does not need to be upgraded at all. The CPU definitely does not need to be upgraded. The RAM for sure does not have to be upgraded. Just the graphics card needs to be put to a little bit more, especially with developers getting so lazy with their optimization on their code. It is like, good God, I wish you would just... I wish people would just do... if the 1080 has 8 gigs and the new Titan has 12, there's going to be somewhere in between. Well, the 1080 has 6, not 8. Isn't it? I could have sworn it's 6. I said the Ti is going to have 8. GTX 1080. God damn it. I don't care about your stupid product page. Go away. Yeah. The new GTX 1080 regular only has 8 gigs of VRAM. Oh! Oh. Okay. The 1080 has 8 gigs of VRAM, meaning the Ti will have 10 or 12. Yes, you're right. The Ti will have 10 or 12 of GDDR5X, which also makes me wonder now, actually, while we're sitting here in this Pascal era of GDDR5X, what's the next one going to be? NVIDIA Pascal. Let's go to the web. Let's go to their Wikipedia page and find out what's going to be the successor to the Volta. I wonder now if in 2 years for the Volta series, we're going to get HBM2, high bandwidth memory 2, which is physical stacks, which provide way better data transfer rates than GDDR5 or GDDR5X. I wonder if that's actually going to happen now. That's interesting. Now you got me wondering, what can we expect from the Ti? So you got 8 gigs on the regular. The new Titan has 12, so we're probably looking at 10 on the Ti. The Ti is looking at like a 10 gig card. Or what they could do, they could give us the 12 because the RAM itself is relatively cheap. The RAM chips themselves are not costing NVIDIA a whole lot. All they got to do is lock out a few processors, which they can do during the binning process. So, they cut a few connections between the cores, and you can just cut it down a little bit. There is that idea. I wonder now, you got me wondering, like, what can we really expect in the Ti model? Well, you never know. But I do know for sure that both the GTX Titan X and GTX 1080 Ti are both going to use Big Pascal, which will be the GP102 processor. So we know we can for sure have that, which I'm very excited for. Although, let's face it, no one here is so skilled that it actually matters about, how many, like, the people that buy these cards are not caring about how many transistors the whole thing has. Like, no one is that into their card. Not, you know what? Not even 99%. 100% of the people who are buying these cards are just buying it to game or run their tech channel, but neither one is doing like super in-depth kind of studies on their card. They're just doing basic like, it can run this at 60 frames a second. Ha, yay! So, yeah. Oh, boy. I guess I feel so weird that I haven't done the show in 3 days, man. It's only been Monday. But God, well, it's not even that I didn't want to do the show. I actually have not been home in the last 3 days. I've been out running around, helping my mom, helping my dad, getting stuff done, getting ready for school. I've just been running around being busy as a mother lately. So there is that. But what have you guys been up to? What's your guys' plans for the weekend? Who is doing anything this weekend? Let me just move this over here. And, are you guys interested in the new 1080 and the new 1080, 1080 Ti, GTX Titan X? What are you guys all looking for? I'm very, very curious to know. Last night, I was going to do a late night show. I don't know if you guys saw it when I went live, but I actually changed the title after I hit the go live button where it says Killing 2 Hours Now. It actually said After Dark. Yeah, I saw that. Why did you make a new account? I actually saw that yesterday. I wasn't going to say anything. Like, I don't believe in calling you guys out for, your choices. But I was like, okay, that seems like such a weird thing to do, but why not? So why'd you make a new account? But yeah, I was going to do an After Dark, and I got everything set up. I was about to roll the music and everything, and all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, I'm like, I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. So I closed down everything. I just went straight to bed. Within a span of a few seconds before I went live, I got so tired. And yes, I'm very, very, very tired right now. I went to bed at 12, probably fell asleep around 1:30, got up at 6:45, so I got about 5 hours of sleep, got up, had breakfast, hit the gym, came back home, napped for another hour, and then I was doing this, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to get up. I promised my friend we'd film some videos today for my channel. We're going to film some stuff. Like, he's very much into older computer stuff, like Amigas and Commodore 64s. He's very much into that, like, older computer scene. But apparently it's still a very, very, very big scene for what it is. So I'm like, okay, well, we can film some stuff. Why not? It doesn't hurt. Content is content. And yeah, so we're doing that now. And I'm like, oh, he's coming over in like 2 hours. I should probably be awake. I haven't done my show. We'll use this to kill some time. You guys get someone to talk to. I get something to do. You know, hey, it works out all the way around, right? Remember, right? Yeah. Since I changed my YouTube channel, got rid of the film part. Oh, okay. Are you not doing films anymore? Or were you never doing films? I'll openly admit, I actually don't think I ever went to that channel. To the YouTube channel. But sorry, man. It's just one of those things. I look, stuff slips through the crack all the time when it's not like an obligation kind of thing for me. If it's not like I make a time commitment or a promise that I'd get something done, it will absolutely just fade into the darkness. It didn't make sense. Oh, okay, gotcha. So what are you gonna do now? Just game content? In fact, actually, I have to film this coming Monday's video. For those of you who are not following me on YouTube, make sure you go follow me on the YouTube channel. That's where we post all the other content, like unboxings, tutorials, reviews. That's where, you know, a lot of my new viewers are actually coming from, is from that channel. But my goal for the summer has been to game the YouTube algorithm and make it so I can get a video out every single Monday between now and the end of the year, because while it's not nothing on YouTube is ever guaranteed. The way the algorithm works is, as long as it sees a consistent upload on a consistent, like, timely schedule, you push up higher in the rankings than if you just upload at random times. So that's why I've been doing that. Pretty much, I might try the odd vlog. Yeah, so, and this is why I'm talking about it, is because on the main channels where I post, like, all those tutorials and reviews and all that. But I also have, like, some gaming stuff on there and, like, mishmash of other things. And what I'm going to do now is... Good God, I'm fucking tired. What I'm going to do now is get rid of all of that stuff, like the gaming and the vlogs, and I'm going to break my channel into 3 sub-channels. So there's going to be the main channel, Little Rex, then there's going to be Little Rex Vlogs, which already exists, and Little Rex Gaming, which also already exists. So I'm going to start segregating stuff out, and the channel that'll probably get the least amount of my attention is, amazingly enough, the Little Rex Gaming channel, because every single person has a YouTube gaming channel. Like I said this a few days ago. I have seen so much gaming content, I am actually just burnt out on the whole thing. That's why I like doing my talk show, man. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to play anything. I just get to sit here and I just get to talk. And this hoodie is so damn hot, I am sweating through my tits. I can feel the sweat. It sucks. But yeah. And I realized today when I was at the gym, I did not want to be there. And this has been a problem with me now for going on about 3 weeks. I just do not want to show up at the gym anymore. I am so done. I go because it's good for my health. Because I have my workout shirt underneath. That's all. I don't have a t-shirt. I have my workout shirt underneath. But yeah, it's just one of those things like, man, I'm like, I don't want to show up. I realize I'm not pushing myself as hard. So I'm actually losing a lot of my definition. Even though I'm still at my same strength level. Because I'm not pushing it as hard. I'm not building. I'm not doing any of that type of stuff. So I'm losing a lot of my definition. And I'm kind of like just half-assing my workouts lately. It's been really bad. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know why. Every now, and it's not even like, you know, a whole, depression thing. No, it's not one of those bullshit reasons. It's just, every now and then, I just get bored, man. Look, you can only look at so many hot women in a single day before there's just like, whatever. It's not even a hot chick, it's just a chick. Like, it's one of those kind of deals. So I have no real motivation to go right now. And I went for a walk yesterday outside to go play Pokemon Go because I wanted to see how much data it would use in a set period of time. And I made the mistake of wearing flip-flops with a Velcro strap. Well, the top of my foot got cut right the hell up after 30 minutes, and I got blisters on both of the bottom of my feet because, yes, wearing flip-flops over long distances is an incredibly stupid idea. And why I did it, I don't know. Once again, this comes back to a laziness factor. I know why I didn't wear flip-flops, honestly. I didn't want to put socks on. Okay, I don't want to put socks on and wear my sneakers, so I wore flip-flops, and I'm an idiot. I was super pissed. My foot hurts like a goddamn, like there's a pin in it. Oh God. You know what, man? This is just like one of those days. I'm just like, I feel like old man curmudgeon right now, where I'm just bitching about the kids being on my lawn is better than Tinder. At least I catch something. But Pokemon Go is just like Tinder. You swipe right to find all the monsters in your area. I took that one off Reddit just before I went live. I saw it before, but somebody just reposted it. I thought it was hilarious. In fact, I've been watching a ton of Reddit lately, and oh my God, just reading on Reddit, reading some of the jokes on Reddit is just such a good way to brighten your day. I love that. I've been going there just reading like blonde jokes and stupid people jokes, and oh my God, I'm dying most days. And I hate to say this, but some of the funniest jokes that come out of Reddit are really some of like the ones about current events. Like, you know, the Paris shootings, the Germany shooting, I'm sure has a joke on it right now. And yes, for those of you who just heard me and didn't know what was happening, there was a shooting at a strip mall in Munich, Germany, probably a few hours ago. Highlights are still developing. It's a whole shit show. We don't know what's going on. All I know is the world is burning, and I'm beyond pissed, not because the world's burning, but because Pokemon Go servers are not stable. It is very frustrating that Niantic can't get that type of stuff fixed. Now, how many of you guys follow Linus Tech Tips? Because yesterday, Linus went live on gaming talk shows, actually, for a PC build for, he's a big Minecraft streamer. He's the guy who owns Nerd Fusion. Sebudus? Something like that. Anyways, he's building a server for them. And Linus was saying that he always streams under the gaming talk show channel because it's like the biggest catch-all. And then they start talking about the creative channel, okay? And they're saying like, and Sebudus was saying that the Twitch mod team, they watch the creative channel like a hawk. Like if you're doing something that's not creative, dude, you get booted right the hell out. But Sebudus was also saying that, you know, no one moderates the talk show channel. And I'm like, yeah, believe me, I know no one moderates the talk show channel because I am the talk show channel. It was like, good God, that cannot be the most understated truth ever said on Twitch. It was just, I was like, yeah, I know no one moderates the talk show channel. And I was here last night when there was only 500 viewers in the talk show channel area. And yeah, all of it. Games and non-related content. It's like they treat... One guy was actually just doing social eating, and wow, this dude had a potato stream. So here's how it is, okay? He had the camera. Camera was, I think, it was like right here, maybe? Maybe it was like right here. Okay? No, it wasn't. It was, the camera was like right here. This is where the camera was, okay? It's right here, and he has like wrappers all over here. He has like food wrappers. And then the microphone, he's using an Audio-Technica. So it's a side-mounted mic, and he's got it, like, right in front of his mouth. Like, right here, okay? So you can't even see his face. Like, it was like that. It was like this. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This is how you stream? This is how you set up a stream? Are you freaking retarded? Yeah, it was something, man. I'm like, oh, my God. You know... There are so many guides on how to start streaming on Twitch. Most of them pretty bad, but some of them pretty good. Like the one from Carnage is not terrible. Plosive Central. Yeah, I know. There's probably a ton of plosives there. But once again, though, it's what I have to do to illustrate a point. There's a lot of guides on how to get started on Twitch. For the love of God, before you start, even if you're small, that's not a valid excuse anymore. Twitch has evolved to this thing where where we have stations, not even like almost, where we have stations who have TV production level kind of streams. It is not okay anymore for you to come with your stupid oh. Sorry. I'm so sorry. My bad. But yeah, We have guys with TV production. So if you have like a headset with a little microphone, if you have just like your little like headset microphone, like, hey guys, I like to talk on my mic, you know, so I can afford. You know what? If that's all you can afford, go get a job first. Go get yourself a Yeti microphone. I have a Yeti I've literally never used. It is here. I'll go get it. Be right back. Like, look at this thing right here. What the hell? Get on there. This thing right here. The Blue Yeti microphone. The single most iconic mic on all of streaming. Everyone knows what this mic is. They might not know who makes it, but they know this mic. This is the most iconic mic. Like, if Twitch had to have a picture of just a random guy, it'd be a microphone of him going like, this is the mic that would be the poster child for streaming, okay? If you are using a headset, I don't care if it's Turtle Beach, HyperX, Logitech, Cooler Master, anything, do not use the mic that comes with it. Unless it's like a Sennheiser, you know, mic that they use for WWE Raw or ESPN, you go get yourself one of these. If you don't have one of these, go get a job and go buy one of these, because that's what you need. Like, no one wants to hear your potato mic. We don't care how poor you are. The Razer Siren. So essentially you have an overpriced one of these. That's all a Razer Siren is. A Razer Siren's just a very, very expensive version of the Blue Yeti. In fact, I remember Devious and I, when they released the Razer Siren Pro, I didn't have a big problem with the Razer Siren. I thought it was a stupid idea. Sorry I'm knocking your mic, but this is really kind of true. When I saw the Razer Siren, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Razer is, you know, getting into like the pro mic market. Okay, that's cool. And then they came out with the Razer Siren Pro. And I looked at it, and I looked at the specs, and I'm just like, nope, can't let this thing stand. So Devious and I actually made I want to say like a 45-minute long video just bashing the Razer Siren. Like, because testing had already been done on it by multiple big people, like Linus TikTok's had already tested it. So I already had the sound bites I needed to compare the two mics. And it was just like, wow. Let me see here. Razer. Yeah, it made a year ago. Looking at the new Razer Siren Pro and possible other options. Because the price tag for the Razer Siren Pro, it wasn't the fact that it was the Pro. The Pro was not what I had a problem with. It was the price tag they attached to the Pro I had a big problem with. Because they wanted something like $250 for it, when this only costs $100. Okay, $100 versus $250, and they're almost literally the same microphone. I was like, no, that's not okay. That is not acceptable, and we have to cover this. Just checking my mic's position. It looks a little high. So yeah, we made a huge video on this. It was okay. Like, you know, got like 2,000 views, but 2,000 views and a ton of fanboys. Oh my god, the Razer fanboys came out of the woodwork. I'm getting tweets, I'm getting emails, I'm getting like, you know, you don't know what you're talking about. You know, the guy who you're talking to, he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's like, oh my god. Can you, for the love of God, just see the forest? Just see the fucking trees through the forest, man. Like, oh, or however that expression goes. Because, good lord, like, don't overpay for something. There's a reason why I don't own Razer products. It's not because I think they're crap. It's not because I think they're all crap. I think most of them are crap. It's not because I think they're all crap. Because they overcharge so much for products. Like $250 for a Razer Chroma keyboard is like, no, just $250? Are you insane? Who the hell is buying that? And more importantly, why are you buying that? Look, Logitech, I'm a bigger fan of Logitech than I am of Razer. That is a God-given fact. In fact, right here, I use a Logitech mouse right here. What for complain now? Oh, we're just talking about products. We're just talking about products and people we started off on the gaming talk show channel because I was roaming through it last night and we were just talking about how many people how the whole category is just unmoderated. That's how we got onto it. But yeah, it's like, you know, I was looking last night for a new keyboard because I really want a mechanical keyboard. Like, really, really, really want a mechanical keyboard. So I'm trying to see who's making them. Of course, I'm going to go with Cooler Master because, well, I'm a shill that way. But it's also because I really like the new Master Keys keyboard. Look, whenever I do my promo spot, you got to realize I could pick any product to advertise. I could pick any single product I wanted on their website. I keep picking the Master Keys because I like the keyboard. And you know, look, cherry switches are cherry switches. They're not going to change from the Razer to the Cooler Master model. They're all the same thing. Red is red. But it's a matter of I just like that one more. And it's also cheaper. Like in Canada, I can get the Cooler Master Keys for $180 versus the $250 for the Razer Chroma versus the $230-ish range for the Logitech G910. Like, it's one of those things, like, the price to performance ratio is just not there to justify it. And I get that a lot of the markup for what we're paying here in Canada is all taxes, like import taxes, duty taxes, customs taxes, a lot of that kind of stuff. But still, we get raked over the coals so hard that you have to be more critical. Is it? Oh, it has not been that way, Manrat, for gotta be going on 10 years, buddy. Canada has not been that winter wonderland for at least 10 years. It is hot as a goddamn mother out there right now, man. And the reason why I'm wearing the hoodie is because I have my workout shirt underneath. And yeah, I just don't want to be, running around with armpit hair and grandma wings. Heroic Gaming 908, how you doing, buddy? I only use Logitech. They sponsor me for 10 plus years. Hey, you know what, man? You do you. I was using Logitech stuff forever. I had a Logitech G510 keyboard. I used Logitech mice. Worth banging or speaks too much. You know what, man? They never speak that much when you stick a dick in their mouth. I'm just saying. Canada's hot as fuck. Yes, Hero Gaming, you're right. Canada's hot as fuck right now. I am not looking forward to a day of filming in my studio where I have a gigantic ass patio door where the sun just beams on through in. It is going to suck so much. But yeah, what was it? What were we talking about though? I don't remember now. But yeah, just finished the wedding papers. How's it? Oh, you're getting married? Congratulations, buddy. That's good. That's awesome. Good for you. Hopefully it won't be a mistake at all. At all. We love you, buddy. Good luck. I'm sure you'll make him/her/them very happy. Or at least you hope. So yeah. But for those of you who are coming just into the channel now, man, today we're just killing 2 hours. I got really there's a few things I'm going to talk about, but nothing major. I'm definitely not covering Germany right now just because I don't want to research it. So I'll probably cover it on Monday. I just bought a house. Oh, hey, congratulations, man, rat. Awesome. Good for you. How big? How many square feet? That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. Probably the biggest purchase you'll make in your life. My fiance is a geek like me, so it's good. Yeah, I know. I see a lot of that yesterday. Oh my god. Okay. Show of hands. Who wants Rex to talk about something he saw during his nightly activity last night? Hero Gaming 908, thank you for the follow, man. Boom. 1,200 square feet. Congratulations, man, rat. That is fantastic, man. I'm very, very, very happy for you. Last night, I'm roaming through, well, the lot size is bigger. Oh, hey, good, man. If you're an outdoors person, the lot size is great. The only reason I don't like a big lot with not a big house is because I have to mow the lawn. And it's like, well, if I get a bigger house on the same size lot, I don't have to mow the lawn. Okay. So last night, I'm doing nightly Rex things. Okay. And I didn't feel like looking at something pre-recorded. I felt like looking at something live. So I was like, okay. We'll go to a site. Let's say if we had to order webcams from 1 to 100. I went to webcam number 76. Okay, so I went there. And I'm consuming my content as you do on most live streaming sites, as you do, like you do on Twitch. Okay. And this streamer who looks like she's enjoying playing with her joystick a lot, I blink and has put her goddamn panties back on and is roaming on her cell phone. I looked at this, I'm like, oh my god, you have to, your part-time job, you have to be a Twitch streamer. To be that comfortable to just sit there and roam on your phone while guys hit on you in your chat, you have to be a Twitch streamer. There is no way. I'm kind of on a personal mission right now to see if I can find this girl, because the way she did it was so nonchalant. It was like my jaw hit the desk when it happened. I'm like, wow, it was just like one of those things, like, you know, there's some girls on Twitch that will be like, donate, and then I'll play a game. And it's like, they'll play a game for 20 minutes, and they'll stop what they're doing and go back to their phone and be like, okay, we'll wait for the next donation to come in. But yeah, it was just like, wow, okay. So yeah, that was last night, was just kind of like the mind-blowing part for me. But I also posted a question on last night on the Heroes of the Storm subreddit. Okay, I will openly admit, I am probably one of the most hated people. $1,000 for tits? Dude, give me $1,000. I'll show you all the tits you want. Okay, like, good lord. But yeah, no, I'm not really liked on the Heroes of the Storm subreddit at all. And I posted a question over there last night saying, hey, what made you guys stop playing? Because here, look, let's face it, Heroes of the Storm is not a raging success as a MOBA. It hovers near the bottom of the front page of Twitch. It doesn't get good viewership. During their summer grand finals, they had only like 3,000 viewers. Like, woo, yay, 3,000. Like a medium in the large scale streamer space of League of Legends, a medium sized large scale streamer had more people than the entire Heroes of the Storm channel did. In fact, here, just looking at this, let's get this over here. So looking at this space here, okay, we see the front row, and Heroes of the Storm is like just barely cresting the front page right now, just barely making it. And it's got a grand total of 3,900 viewers. Okay, let's go to League of Legends. How far down do we have to go to 3,900 viewers? Okay, we have to go past the first row into the second row to find somebody who has more viewers than Heroes of the Storm does. Okay, and this is one dude. So I asked people, I'm like, what made you stop playing? Because clearly their game has some fundamental flaws with it for it to have such low viewership. You know, League of Legends got topped. It gets topped by a lot of things every now and then if there's like a competition going on. Day-to-day operations, though, no, it hasn't been topped. And I know that for a fact because I follow the front page of Twitch like a hawk. So unless like somebody did something major stupid, I don't really know what you're talking about. But yeah, what was I saying though? Yeah, so I posted this thing like, what made you stop playing? And I was saying what made me stop playing was the fact that they charge so much money for heroes, and the fact that even if you want to buy it with gold, the gold takes forever to generate. And third was the low prize pools. Look, I'm not a competition player. I'll openly admit that. But what I do want is some respect for the people who want to play competitively. It is not okay to put a $50,000 prize pool out when League of Legends or Dota 2 can put out $250,000, $1 million. Look, that's not okay. And I don't... Trump's done it. Hey, what's up, Harry? How you doing, man? You still over getting banned in Stacy Kruger's channel? Want to spend $1,000? No, not really. But yeah, exactly. So yeah, like I got so much shit because like, are you a competition player? Oh, hang on, I can do this.
Are you a competition player? Do you know what it takes to get that kind of money? Look, 50 grand is 50 grand. You shouldn't be complaining. Why are you letting that dictate, like, if you play the game or not? That's not okay. Good riddance to you.
It was kind of one of those things like, oh my god. It's a matter of respect towards your pro players. If people are if people are going to take your game seriously and actually dedicate their time in their time in their lives in most cases to playing your game at the pro level, you should offer a prize pool where you can actually sustain that kind of career. In fact, I have two friends right now who are playing at the, not at the pro level, but trying to get into the leagues, the league championships. How the heck do you do that with your voice? Secret, man. Trade secret. Yeah, as you get to become a bigger streamer, when you cross the 500 follower mark, and you make some bigger friends, they'll teach you how to do that with your voice. It's actually pretty cool.
Like, I can just do it on the fly, but that's because it doesn't hurt my throat as much as it used to.
So, yeah. I got a whole bunch of dislikes, bad karma. I got a whole bunch of other stuff on it, and it's just like... Man, you guys are so sensitive. Like, you know, I forget what fanboyism is like, because I'm 30 years old. I'm not a fanboy to anything. Like I always said, if you're ever so much in love with something where you get mad over somebody disagreeing with the fact that they don't love it too, you've done it totally wrong. It's not software. It's not software, Harry. You're doing it wrong too, because being a fanboy about anything is just stupid. And you have to be able to call people out on their shit if and when it comes up. You need to be able to do that. That's how you grow as a person. So the fact that I got crapped on so badly for this, which I'm fine with getting crapped on, I knew I would because it's a Blizzard title. If I walked in and said Overwatch is a craptastic game, it's not the mixing desk either, guys. Mirage, I found Donald Trump coloring book at Walmart. Not even joking. I want to buy it, piss on it, and burn it. Okay, let me ask you this, Mirage. Say you went through with your thing, okay? Say you went and you bought this coloring book, you pissed on it, and then you burned it. What would that have accomplished for you in the grand scheme of things? What would that have done for you? I'm very curious to know. Because... Yeah, answer that question first, and we'll pick up that topic after. We'll pick it up after. So, yeah. What were we talking about now? Here's the Storm. Whatever. All I know is, you know what? I'm glad Heroes of the Storm is doing badly. And really, it's one of those games that I think it has to be Blizzard's biggest flop title they've ever created. And rightfully so. If they were really smart, they would have put all the heroes out for free, Dota 2 style, and just charged for the skins, instead of charging for the heroes too. We will kill ISIS. Yeah, sure. Why not, man? Sure you will. You haven't been at that war for like 11 years. Okay, Harry, I'm gonna break some truth down for you, okay, man? Look, once again, I know you're in my channel. I know you're in Stacey Kruger's channel. Apparently, you were in BK's channel not that long ago. Look, dude, if you're going to troll, calm down, Harry, calm down. If you're going to troll, dude, you have to keep it subtle. Like, look, the reason I entertain you right now in my channel while you don't get banned, why no one gets banned in my channel, is not because, oh, I believe in total freedom of speech. Like, in all honesty, I could give two fucks about that. I don't care. What I care about is the viewership number. Okay? While you're on this channel, I'm getting a concurrent viewership number, so I'm okay with it. It's fine with me. But, once again, I saw you get banned in other people's channels, man. It's like, you have to kind of just, you have to scale it back a little bit, man. Just scale it back. Just be normal for like 5 minutes, dude. Just 5 minutes. Just be normal. Be one of the guys. I'm genuinely patriotic. That's great, dude, but you have to realize that I'm a Canadian. I don't care. I have viewers who are Canadian and I have viewers who are from Canada and from Europe. We don't care. Like, I know there's one dude's channel who you probably would have worked well in, but I don't remember his name anymore. He was like super like patriotic American. All these numbers on Twitch are worse every day. It's like watching The Twilight Zone. I know, Edge. I know. Dude, don't worry, man. But once again, though, Edge, it's like, look, I don't let it get to me. It's one of those things. I don't care enough because it's like, what's the point in letting it get to me? It's not going to accomplish anything. It's not going to make anyone any better. So it's like, you know, just, once again, though, Harry, our snow Mexicans from the north be on your side. You have problems with Canada, too. I have a lot of problems with Canada, 100%. That's what a solid 1/3 of the show is every day, is me bitching about Canada on some level. But, dude, you have to be normal, dude. Just be one of the guys. Like, that's one of the things I cannot stress enough to your generation these days, man, is like, you don't know how to just bring it down. Like, one of the biggest pet peeves I have with people as a whole is this whole idea of one-upsmanship. Where if say I make a joke, you'll try and build on that joke. Why? Why build on? Just let it be. Just be one of the guys, laugh, and just move on. You don't actually have to always kind of impose. There's no reason to. Even the show by design is meant to just be one of the guys. I don't want to be sheeple of society. I want to fight for justice. And you think doing this on a Twitch channel is gonna help? I'm curious to know how the logic in your mind is working this one out. How I don't want to sweep. Okay, but you're coming to a Twitch channel with like 12 viewers in it, and you think you're gonna change the world. And so hang on, wait. You're coming to a channel with like 12 viewers in it from a host who is Canadian, and you think you're gonna change the world here. I'm just saying you would have done more good flying out to the RNC and protesting or cheering or doing something or donating to the campaign. Like, why don't you take a second mortgage out on your house and give it to Donald Trump's campaign? And what? Like, if you really don't want to be a sheeple, why not just donate everything you have to the campaign? Because that's how you're gonna win. It's all money based, dude. Give your house, give your car, give your girlfriend, give your wife, give your kids. If you give them all to a candidate, that'll be much more helpful than you coming into a Twitch channel. Tier Cruz building. Yes, I'm gonna thank you, TIL. I'm actually gonna talk about that. Thank you about that. Appreciate that. Exactly, but why not try and make his look? Unless everybody votes for him, they can't call it a landslide. So you need to give everything you have. Why not? Like, I'm just saying, Harry, man, give everything you have. You need to. Like, it's how Donald Trump is gonna win. But just do it, buddy. But don't worry, unlike Stacey, I'm not gonna ban you. I'm not gonna even try. It's fine. I'm okay with you being here. But yes, let's talk about Terry Crews in a quick second. Actually, I really gotta take a piss, guys. I will be right back. I'm sorry. This is my third one of these for today, and each one of these is 1.5 liters. This is my third one. So yeah, I gotta pee pretty bad. I'll be back. Okay, now we're back. What I had to do was stop the private recording and restart it, so that way... Because lately, OBS Studio has been having issues with audio desync, like halfway through the show. It just kind of stops, and I have to, like, realign tracks. It's easier if I just take a pee break, stop the recording, and restart it. And bam, then I have, instant resyncing. It's great that way. So anyways, Terry Crews coming onto Twitch. Twitch has been seeing a lot of this lately with Tay Zonde, T.I. Pain, or T-Pain, and now you have Terry Crews coming onto Twitch, and I think it's great. Terry Crews built a PC, Intel 6800K processor, all the RAM, all the graphics cards, everything. And I think it's great that he is going to come on Twitch. And he's doing it so because his son is big into PC gaming and he wants to spend more time with his kid. And I think that's a great way to do things. What I'm gonna have a small problem with, and this will sound a little bit entitled, I'm not gonna lie. This comes off entitled in my own head. I can't imagine how it's gonna sound out loud. But when somebody as big as Terry Crews or T-Pain comes on, dude, they suck up viewers like crazy. Okay, it's just like if Lyric or somebody was to come on, they'll just suck up viewers like crazy. And it's like, man, it just makes life harder for small streamers. Not even myself, just he's already going SLI. TIL, man, it's Terry Crews. He's worth $20 million. You think he gives a shit about $2,000 worth of graphics cards? It's not even worth 0.5% of what the guy's net worth is. He doesn't care. Like, what? SLI? I'd go SLI too. Why not? It's all about that Twitch money. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, he's also bringing new people who never heard. Exactly, Big Dippa. Exactly. And same reason why I thought the politics was a good idea. Why running the RNC and the DNC are great ideas. It brings in a lot of new people and a lot of new exposure to Twitch. You have a niche, though. You need to put yourself out there more. You know what, man? I like my niche. My niche is great. And actually, ironically enough, this niche is more unique than probably almost anything else on Twitch. Because unlike most other people, I'm not cam whoring it up. I'm not gaming. I'm not, filling time with useless crap. We just do the talk show, and I'm okay with it. My niche has worked out well for exactly what it is. It has worked out really, really well. YouTube money, Insta money. Well, that's why I focus a lot more. That's why I focus a lot more of my energy on YouTube. I get paid on YouTube. Like, amazingly enough, for a person with only 200 subscribers, I rack in about 500 views a day. So I'm actually not doing too bad on my YouTube channel, which is pretty nice. Although it may not be your cup of tea. Well, TIL, man, now that it's back on my radar, I'm going to check you out again. I'm gonna check you out your channel because I want to see, because you've been following me forever, man, and I felt kind of bad. Like, I just always kept forgetting about you. So I'm definitely gonna check out your channel and see what it's all about, because niches are what you need on Twitch. If you want to make it on Twitch, it's all about the niche nowadays. It's not just the generic soda poppin' gaming thing. Like, you actually have to put effort into what you want to do. Makes $1 million per video. No, he makes only $12 million a year, so he makes $1 million a month, but he does not make $1 million a video. Because that would mean if he made $1 million a video and puts up one video a day, he makes $356 million a year. So, yeah, no, that math is definitely not working out there, champ. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate you at least trying to, participate in being normal. That's good. At least you got that going for you. But no, I think Terry Crews coming onto this website and bringing his kid with him and all the new people is going to be great. But while people do think that, hey, he's going to bring in people who never heard of Twitch, that's also not saying that those people are going to stick around. Like, how many times has T.I. been, or T-Pain, whatever the hell his name is, how many times has that dude been streaming? Because, he was hot for, 3 streams, then he just kind of dropped off. I don't know if he stopped streaming altogether or what's happening, but I haven't seen him, making the waves that he was. Like, all the companies were tweeting him out, NZXT, Cooler Master, everybody. They're like, oh, hey, T-Pain's on here, or blah, blah, blah. But yeah, now it's just whatever. T-Pain. Let's go find out. T-Pain on Twitch. Found Overwatch. Finished overclocking with 60. Oh, hey, nice. Hey, that's awesome, man. Good for you. That is fantastic, dude. So T-Pain's last stream was 16 hours ago. Okay, here. You know what? Here's the drop-off. Look, I want to show you guys this. What other celebs are on Twitch? Who else is on Twitch? Define. Are you talking mainstream celebrities? Okay, look at here. Here's all of T-Pain's archives. Okay, you have June 16th, which was right around the time he started streaming, I think. He started back in May. Okay, so yeah, it was right around the time. 3,506 views on the archive. Okay, and then you have his next one, which was 1 hour and 10 minutes long. So this is an actual stream with 10,000 views. 16 hours ago, 300 views. Dude, that is harsh. That is the internet in a nutshell, man. If you don't stream, for so long, you just drop off the face of the earth. And yeah, I think Terry Crews is going to be great, but if Terry Crews doesn't stay with it, then he's just it's going to fall off too. The novelty of Terry Crews, because here's the one thing Terry Crews has over T-Pain going into this thing, is Terry Crews has his physique. Everybody knows that Terry Crews physique. And there's a little gif of him yeah, PC Master Race. He does this little thing with his bicep that makes it dance around, which is bananas on its own. And I think that's cool, but even that novelty act is going to run out fairly quickly. It's not going to be around forever. Okay. So I think it's great. I think I know he's got 6,800K. He apparently, according to you guys, he's got SLI, which I'm not surprised about. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he's like, oh yeah, I just upgraded to 2 Titans. And here's the thing. He didn't actually get sponsored for his gear. He actually paid for all of it himself. Voltage makes me smell a rat, though. What? What the hell do you mean? Around forums and comment sections. The reason why I don't, Harry, is because in a lot of instances, man, you're not allowed to. you're not allowed to actually do a lot of self-promotion anymore. Some forums have very, very, very strict rules about that kind of stuff. Because I used to at the very start of my career, and then, yeah, that I got told to stop doing that almost immediately. So, yeah, I was like, okay, well, the only way to do it is grind it out. Then what's up, Seledoke? How are you doing, my friend? I have missed you. But yeah, man, what is going on, Selenoke? What was I saying? On my 60, yeah, no, I get it though. But I mean, like, what do you mean by you're smelling a rat? Like, if you're smelling anything, you've put way too much power through your CPU, way too much. Like, you should not be smelling a damn thing. And like, how many volts did you put through it? Because you shouldn't be exceeding 1.3. If you've got more than 1.3 volts through your CPU, you're going to risk, like, serious damage. And this isn't like the whole, like, cable management restricts airflow kind of bullshit. I mean, like, legitimately, like, you will start toasting components. I'm doing 60. I'm doing good, buddy. I am doing really, really good. We're just killing another hour. I've got a friend coming over. We're going to be filming some YouTube stuff today for his, for my channel, but his content. And he's into, like, old kind of like Linux systems like MorphOS and Red Hat and all that. So we're going to be filming a lot of stuff for upcoming videos in August. So yeah. Have you thought about a clothing line, Rex? Actually, Harry, yes, I have. I have legitimately put ideas into a clothing line. In fact, my artist and I, Shriggs, him and I are working this summer over creating a bunch of t-shirt ideas and a bunch of video ideas and a whole bunch of other stuff to kind of put those wheels in motion. Yes, I have actually legitimately considered a clothing line. Because, look, I'm going to get there eventually. Will D be joining us? I don't know. See, here's the thing. When I started the show around this time, man, you got to realize it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock over there. And Devious is not like normal people. He kind of sleeps on weird time schedules. So I really don't want to, like, disturb him. Because if he's actually asleep, I will feel super guilty because he has trouble getting to bed. So I feel really guilty if I just wake him up. So I try not to do that. Is it just a British expression? 1.3 according to the CPU said, but Brawell is a bit of a voltage whore from what I've heard. But at the same time though, dude, you shouldn't be going that high. Almost all of them have power regulation. In fact, on your BIOS, when you typed in 1.375, it should have turned the numbers red. When you turn the numbers red, that means you start to exceed the safety line. What other merchandise are on the Little Rex line? I've thought about clothing. I'm expanding my media business into like consulting stuff for back-end things that you guys don't need to know or have any interest in. But like consulting projects, I've put a lot of work into kind of like the back-end kind of my show. It was yellow. What brand manufacturer is your board? Is it Asus or is it MSI or Gigabyte? Because I know all of them have different... I think they all have different color codes for, like, you are now exceeding the safety limit of your voltages. I think it's yellow is... Yellow is like, okay, you might want to really start reconsidering the numbers you're typing in. And red is like, in all good conscience, we really cannot let this go through. Like, it's really kind of one of those kind of coding schemes. It's an Asus Strix X99. Okay. Well, the one good thing about the X99 Asus Strix is the fact that it has a very good voltage regulator inside of it. Like, very high quality voltage regulator. Green, yellow, red. Yep. So, tail could be colorblind. If you're colorblind, oh my god. Yeah, then you might want to call your neighbor over and be like, what the hell color is this thing? Because I need to know. But yeah, it normally goes white, yellow, red. White is like, you're totally safe. Just keep bumping up the voltage as much as you want. But yeah, 1.375, man, feels really high. Like, I personally would not be comfortable with it, but that's just me. Mind you, I'm no, like, championship overclocker. I've only overclocked, like, I think, like, 8 PCs in my life. So, like, look, take my advice for the grain of salt that it is. I'm just talking on my own experience here. But, and once again, I don't know what the Broadwell line is like. I've only worked with the Haswell line. So, until I get a Broadwell CPU, if I do get a Broadwell CPU, I can't really say one way or the other. Like, I know the Sandy Bridge CPUs were way better at taking overclocks than... Harry, you just followed, but you're already following as of last stream. Did you like unfollow the channel just to get the little icon again? Thank you though. I appreciate your follow, Harry. But yeah, it's like Sandy Bridge was way better than Ivy Bridge. Ivy Bridge was like wicked unstable when it came to overclocking compared to the Sandy Bridge. And then Haswell got better than Skylake, and you know they're getting better. Yeah, if for those of you wondering about the cool like 3D intro I have, I'm not using that right now just because it's buggy and I don't feel like trying to fix it. So I'm just not using it right now. But man, my throat's like really starting to hurt today. You know, after I got up from my nap, I felt better after I ate some like chicken. Why is alert on phone? Because it sends an email. It sends an email to all streamers have it set up that way, where it'll shoot an email saying this person is now following you, and it just happens to be that my phone refreshes my Google account faster than my PC does. So I get it about 3 to 5 seconds ahead on my phone than I do on my email. Are you getting a PS4 Neo? Hell no, I'm not retarded. I'm not getting a PS4 Neo. Ew. No, I'm not. Look, I might be poor, but I'm not a goddamn peasant, okay? I'm not going to play on a freaking console. I don't care how cool the VR is, not worth the money to me. Not at all. I like having stuff I can upgrade and change and mod as I see fit. Not be told, you know, these are the limitations of your system, try and work around them. Like, no, that's ill. I'd rather just go get an HTC Vive and call it a day. Which, I'm probably not. 4K PS4, it's not 4K, Harry. The specs on that thing cannot push 4K. Like, saying it can push 4K is like saying 4K at 20 FPS is the same, is still like 4K. It's like, in the loosest of terms, it's 4K. Like, just no. You need, at the very, very minimum, 4K at 60 FPS, which would require a 1070 or a 1080. Okay, those are 4K GPUs, not the 980. The 980 is not a 4K GPU. Because once again, the 980 came out back in 2014. It's not 60 FPS, Harry. I can tell you right now, man, it is not 60 FPS at all. It's running an AMD APU. It's running what is equivalent to a GTX 980 now because they're dirt cheap. It is not a 60 FPS console. I can guarantee you that. I take it for what it is, but ask the guys on this channel, I'm pretty smart when it comes to this kind of stuff, man. I know my shit. And I'm telling you right now, this is not a 60 FPS 4K console. That won't happen for another 2 generations. When we have 8K monitors as rampant as 1080p monitors, that's when you will get a 4K 60 FPS console. Because at that point, then the technology will be cheap enough to do it. With changing an 8K monitor, your retinas can't distinguish better quality. Oh my god. We just had this conversation like an hour ago. Oh my god. Were you guys... You know what? Hang on. I just want to... I want to pull up a small picture here. Give me a sec. There we go. Okay. I am just going to leave this here. Okay. There you go. We good? We all good? Good. Glad. Look. Sony wouldn't. Sony said Sony wouldn't lie. Oh, that's the funniest thing I heard all day. Oh my god. If you don't think a company wouldn't lie to you, man, you are fucking delusional. Like, wow, delusional, man. No, they'll lie to you all day long. They don't care. They do not care. They're just trying to push more consoles, and that's fine, but you have to use some critical thinking, man. You gotta... good Neo specs, it is... Good PS4 Neo. Don't test little Tiny knows more. I'm pretty smart at the stuff, man. Yes, I have a doctorate degree in chiropractic medicine. Yes. I am an actual physician. Oh my god. And oh fuck, fine. What would it, how much time, what is it, 1 o'clock? I gotta kill 45 more minutes. Why not? PS4 Neo specs. Well, Asus Edge ups Broswell ease overclocking guide as 75% cable, CPU is 4.3 with. Oh, hey, okay, you know what then, man? Then that's fine. If they're willing to stand by it, then go for it. Go for it, man. If their software says they can handle it, it can handle it. But once again, it's more of, this is just how it's always been kind of thing. It's always been the rule. Never exceed 1.3 volts. If they've increased the power regulators and the voltage regulators that control the current, if they can handle it, then hey, you know what? I'm wrong. It's just that simple. But this is just, it's one of those things. It's been, so it always will be kind of moments where if that is how the overclocking guides work, then yeah, I'm a chiropractor. Yeah. PS4 Neo specs. Let me see if I can pull up the specs list here. Nick, NBA 2K16, how are you doing, buddy? What is going on? We are just in the middle of a heated argument over how little Harry knows about the PS4 specs versus how much I know. So we're just looking up the specs here to make him look bad. We're trying to find them here. Will be true 4K in 2017. No. He's a chiropractor. Oh my god, Selene. Okay, thank you. 1.4 takes a shit, so I'm not going to. No, dude, don't do it. I have mine scaled to 4.4, my 5930K, and that's only because at 4.5 it was going to take so much extra power, like an extra 0.3 volts, to make it stable. I was like, there's no way I'm putting 1.5 volts through my CPU. I don't care how much extra that 100 cycles does. It's not worth it. You can't not get it. Oh, absolutely, I can not get it. You know why? Because anyone developing stuff for VR, Harry, is going to have made it for Steam and for PC. The odds of getting a console exclusive are not impossible, but they're not that high. Because there's going to be a much bigger market. Because by the time Morpheus comes out, they'll probably would have dropped the price of the Gen 1s. When does Morpheus come out? Is it this year or next year? I think it's next year, isn't it? Because by the time they come out, it's going to be like, well, we'll drop the price of the HTC Vive, increase the sales numbers, push those units out the door. Valve and Oculus are both paying devs to create games for VR. So what is Sony going to do? Look, Sony only has so much money to throw at this kind of thing. It's not their like exclusive bread and butter. Like, PlayStation brings in money for Sony, but you gotta remember, they also have Sony Pictures, Sony Entertainment, Sony TV, Sony this, Sony that. So they can only throw so much money at the gaming part. Let me see here. I'm still trying to find the specs. Like, no one's got true specs yet. Features comparison 10 hours ago. How hard is it to just get, like, you know, hey, here is a chart. I just want a chart. How can this be so hard? But yeah. Okay, well, I know I'm right, and when somebody gets me a chart, we will call it good. But yeah. What else do you guys want to talk about? PS4 Neo with the VR will take entire... Oh my god, dude. No, dude, that was just water. It was just water. I've got a little bit of phlegm in my throat, so I appreciate PC gaming, but slowly dying. Harry, man, I don't know where you learned your trolling tactics from, dude. Like, dude, I got nothing for you, man. Like, you're starting to tread into those, like, desperate waters kind of territory. Like, I don't know where you're saying that stuff is dying. But, hey, if you think that, man, then you might want to jump over to that console ship ASAP. You know, I hear it's leaving here real soon. All price-wise, and value performance wise. What? What? Oh my god, dude. It's like the troll. Hang on. How do I do this? Crap. I don't know what to do now. I don't know which one to use. The troll is sad in this one. Oh, that's the best I got. Like, I don't really know. Like, do I time him out? Do I ban him? Do we just let him like sit here and desperate troll the channel? I'm not sure. You know, I hear 1440p till. Till I hear 1440p is good, man, but I don't have a 1440p monitor, so I can't really say. But it feels like every graphics card has such a hard time with that resolution. Like, 4K seems to be a lot easier than 1440p. I'm not sure why. I think it might just be me watching the graphs and looking at the graphs. But it's just like, it always feels like it's just way harder for it to render 1440p than 4K. And I'm not sure. Maybe I could totally be wrong on this one. I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm just saying. I think Harry might be the kind of guy that gets triggered about his homosexual boyfriend eating the last marshmallow. That's hilarious. Yeah, getting tired of those. Yeah. I'm voting Trump. Oh my god. Okay. I feel bad for that. Dude, I know, right? Probably optimization. I think you're right. It might be optimization, man. I think you're right. But it's just that one specific resolution on all the graphs always has much lower numbers relative to what 4K produces. Like, 4K is at least, okay, I can see the drop, but 1440p is like, versus 1080, it's like, that's a right cliff face for drop off. Still not Googled the specs. I tried, I couldn't find a chart. It was becoming too much work, and I've already proved you wrong. And it's like, man, you're trying so hard to troll, and like, you're getting so bad at it, man. I'm actually legitimately falling asleep at my microphone. Your trolling is so bad. Walk off a cliff. Oh my god. You walk off a cliff. Guess. Oh my god. And this is what I mean by my channel, my community is not toxic. But by God, it is heavily chlorinated. Like, oh my god. Of HDMI is on the PS4 Neo. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Just, wow, Harry. Just, oh my god, man. It's like, you're so cringy some days, man. Like, you were pretty cringy on Monday, I'm not gonna lie. And you were even more cringy when you were in Stacy Kruger's channel trying to pull the same stuff. And Stacy won't have any of that crap. Like, Stacy doesn't care about the live viewership number as much as I do. Okay, so he'll ban you instantly, which he did, and I saw it. But see, I let you go on this channel because we're having a good laugh at this. Like, for us, this is hilarious. We're having a good time with this. But let me see here. Oh, found it. Bam. Here we go. Here we go. Scrolling down. Boom. Okay. So, go step on a Lego. Huh? Was hit by a truck playing Pokemon. That's his fault, man. Fucking watch where you're going. It's simple as that. Watch where you're going then. Okay. Here we go. I found them. The PS 4.5 specs. 8-core AMD Jaguar. Just no. Okay, these are not strong CPUs. They're not true 8 cores. They're like 4 plus 4 cores. They're not that good. 64 compute units, not that many. 911 megahertz, not that fast. 8 gigs of GDDR5 RAM. Okay, it's like a really souped up GTX 980, but not quite good enough to be a 980 Ti. That is not 4K. Like increasing your CPU by 31% is not that much, dude. That is like nothing at all. Yeah, this is not that good because Radeon is not that good. Neither is Polaris. Yeah, dude, that's not 4K in any stretch of the imagination whatsoever. Just ever. So, there you go. We just proved you wrong again. And hopefully, yeah, hopefully you start to learn your lessons, man. Like, you really gotta look. Oh my god. You're just getting really, really bad about this, Harry. Hang on, wait, I want to see something. The new TI-82. Oh god, you guys are hilarious. Oh, no. Okay. But yeah. I think I'm ordering some spare ribs. That's not confirmed hardware. Well, it's what we pulled up, so it's what we're gonna go with, man. That is exactly what we're gonna go with. You're not. Oh my god, you guys are something else. He's a Trump voter. What did you expect? Yeah. Look, I was fine with Trump winning. I honestly was. But god, the people he attracts are like the poorest of the poor, trailer trash kind of impoverished voters. Like the people Trump attracts is just like, oh my god, dude. It's like you're going to work at McDonald's the rest of your life. So, yeah, there is that. Another dumbass Pokemon player. World War III 2017. America will be great. Okay. We're going to put a stop to this. We're putting a stop to this. You're getting a little bit cringy now, man. You're going to get a little bit cringy. So, where the hell is it? There we go. Boop. Come back in 24 hours. There you go, man. I even gave you a farewell parting gift. Okay, so, now that that's done, what do you guys want to talk about? We need some food, Rex. Oh, I know, right? Dude, I know. I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry. But as a president, you're yeah, pretty much official. That's how I viewed it too. I like you as a businessman, but as a politician, it's like, no, you really don't have it going for you. You really don't have it going. But yeah. But guys, I think that's gonna do it for today. We're at an hour and a half. I was gonna kill 2 hours, but whatever. I might go catch a nap or go get some food or something. I'm not sure what I want. I'm so tired. He's better than freaking Hillary. Dude, you are not joking. Like, look, if there was any other legitimate candidate, I would be voting for them. But the fact that his opponent is Hillary is like... Okay, so neither one have military experience. Not a good showing for America. Neither, he's play Legion. I will not play World of Warcraft again. I refuse. I refuse, Selenoke, to go back to World of Warcraft. And I will tell you right now, man, I've had some wicked cravings for it lately. Like, I've been having that WoW itch come back and start clawing its way at my skin. Feminists ruined her? Yeah, pretty much. Look, she was never that great to start off with, but the people she attracted were, like, just the female version of the ones Trump attracted. Like, they were just... It wasn't any better. look, there's no good, clear winner in this. In fact, there's no winner, period. It's just a matter of, okay, this is going to be a race to the bottom. Come back in PvP with me. Aw, Selenoke, I'm sorry, buddy. I can't play WoW again. Unless it goes, like, absolutely free to play, man. I cannot do it. And jerk off to some good porn. I'll be back for your next stream if I'm still wanted here. Why wouldn't you be wanted here, man? Of course, you're not Harry. Like, we'll always accept you. Harry's banned for 24 hours. He's not coming back for a while. But, yeah. No, like, I'm just tired today because I didn't sleep a lot. Mainly because I've been having really messed up dreams lately. Like, just, you know, like, stuff that can be made into a movie kind of dreams. It's like, okay, either I've been watching way too many movie reviews or stuff's about to go down and I'm not seeing it coming. But at the same time, though, I don't think werewolves are a real thing. So I'm not really sure how to act. That's the only thing keeping me off of it. Yeah, dude, it's like, if it was ever just true free to play, I'd play in a heartbeat. But I don't want to spend $15 a month. It's too much money. Since I'm an asshole, I'll come back when I get around to it. That's fine, Selenoke. That is fine, man. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up for today. I'm starting to get a little bit tired. I might go catch a nap before my friend gets here. You're also in the... I'm a werewolf. Ow! Okay, guys. I'll get this archive uploaded to YouTube later today. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna take off out of here. Make sure you guys check if you guys want to support the channel but not actually hit the tip jar, which I'm A-okay with. Just click the Amazon link below if you guys order anything off Amazon. It gives me a small kickback. It helps me a lot because it doesn't charge you any extra, and I get a referral. But guys, I've been Rex. Thank you so much for tuning in for this, like, not even short show. This is like half a show. For this half a chat today. Thank you all. I'll be back on Monday, hopefully with more energy and probably get some crap sorted out. Other than that, guys, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and on the YouTube channel. Once again, click the Amazon link below or G2A. I've been Rex, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.